Bad BBI. Take two. Jay. It's going to be part 4, buddy. Of the coolest 16 pill I've ever built. Ever. Why is it so cool? Well, you guys are going to shortly learn. And why do we have to have this big open space in the front? You'll see. Gentlemen, this is going to be a masterpiece. We'll be back with more. No one's going to care, Joe, I swear.
Okay.
So we're at the vinyl guy's shop here. And you gave me this extra print. So we picture windowed out the cabinet, and you're going to wrap this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I can't make up my mind if I want to have you incorporate this into the wrap up here or in the middle and make the rest of it just disappear into the fans, you know what I mean? What do you think?
Which side is the front?
This is front.
So the one will be here already.
Right. And then can you vinyl the inside of these back to about here, black?
Yeah. Just do the whole panel.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to... Yeah, see, we're going to lose a lot of the graphic in the...
Yeah, if you come back...
the fans.
If you come back here, you'd... Probably
Yeah, let's do it back here in the back.
I think that'd be, yeah. Just match that up with the back here.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Okay.
You mail dues tonight, or?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Trying to etch the his boy's face out, and the vinyl keeps lifting.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I was using electrical tape because I don't have any like sheet vinyl. It's not like I don't know a vinyl guy I could go get some from, but it was a little frustrating earlier on today. I think I saved the one etch I've got going on, so when we get done with this, we're gonna go home and try it again. Because the little glass etchant, we went and bought that stuff, and it did nothing on the copper, so I'm using muriatic and hydrogen peroxide, which is super caustic. You know, it's making chlorine and.
Yeah, you gotta hit. That's a pretty. Doesn't get much more than that.
Favorite song on the disc. I really dig that song a lot, but trust me on this, it's a very good album. Go out and buy Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Jump online and download the new Advanced Band album. Go out and grab the new In Flames. Get the new Highly Suspect. Buy the new Disturbed live album. The new 6 a.m. album talk today. Yesterday's also technically out today. You go out there and buy it. But do it. Do it for the good of the people. We'll play you Avatar for the good of the people. They're doing on the way. Plus, for the next.
I think this is easy. When I did the roof on my pickup, I thought I was going to friggin' spit kittens. It was oh.
Well, the roof on your pickup's not flat.
This is going to take quite a bit of time here. This next little bit. When Joe first showed me the vinyl plot for this, Mr. Black, I couldn't believe that he could cut at that resolution for vinyl, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's like, oh wow, it's neat. Now I'm sitting here thinking about how I gotta peel each one of these little tiny dots off to get the picture quality I want.
been 2 or 3 of those little 370s, right? Well, his little F-150 pickup he's got, they won't build anything to go in his truck. They won't build him a bracket, won't offer him any kind of support because there's not enough surface area for the belt to make contact with the big alternator.
Oh, you say hand cramp? Whew.
Do you want me to go outside and crank the antenna tower down?
No, it can stay up.
Forgot about it, didn't you?
No, when we walked off that project earlier this afternoon, I parked it right where I wanted to leave it. I don't normally lower it more than that.
I was hoping to run your fingers up into that winch.
Oh, I know that wasn't hot, right? Okay. I got a little microfibers of steel all over my fingers. Whoop. Start over. Sorry, bro, I just got a way that this looks in my mind, and I'm not going to let it go till it's there. I don't care if I got to re-etch the whole fucking thing, you know what I mean? Shinier than a new penny. Should have started out with a steel wool. Shit, I'm done. Backlight it. Backlight it. Next. Backlighting. Well, here we are, we're completed. Now, Jay is on his way to come pick this box up, but it's all done. And I got it apart in 2 pieces because I was cleaning the lens. Little lens here that in case is a memorial to his kid. Now, he hasn't seen this yet, but in here on the wall, I printed his son's name, or had his name printed by my vinyl guy.
He doesn't know that's in there yet. But the reason that this thing's in a 24 pill is because I wanted the cabinet space. Now the 24 pill that you can get from the manufacturing place there, instead of having 6 fans, it's only got 4. So it's got this big dead space. Now, in my head, when I built this originally, I was going to put the combiners and everything on the back side of this phenolic, and then I really got to thinking about it, and I was like, man, I got plenty of room. I could have made this thing even shorter, and I could have laid this down flat, but I could have gotten a 16 pill board instead of a 24 pill board. But I was a little bit concerned about the airflow issues I was going to have, because I couldn't quite see all of this thing completed in my head. As you can see here, the fans rest right on this edge, and I mean right down to the edge of this thing. There's plenty of airflow space here. The air ramps down in here beautifully, and it also helps super cool these LEDs, which do get quite warm. I know LEDs aren't supposed to get that hot, but these get quite warm and they're very bright. But the heat sink on this amplifier runs from here all the way to the very back edge. I had to custom cut the heat sink to make room for the little rubber feet screws on the bottom. There's screws that come up through the bottom of the cabinet, and then the PIM nuts that hold those in. So the heat sink's trimmed in the corner, but there's no gap down the middle for power wire. So I had to build a little backbone in here to carry the power wire out. But by building this thing in reverse, it allowed me to scooch most of the guts and all the 12-volt circuitry to the back of the cabinet. And I did that for a dual reason. 1, better airflow. 2, direct cooling. And 3, it gives me security. What's going on here? Oh, there's the owner. I'll be back. I'm going to have to hustle up because he's like right around the corner. So I got to get this lid on, and then I'm going to have this thing up on the stand so we can do the reveal for you. I'll be back. I got it all set up. Now we're waiting for him to show up. Now I'm going to video the reveal of this thing so you guys can see his reaction to it. This thing's pretty. This is honestly one of the best or not best, one of the prettiest amplifiers I've ever built. It's a pretty good amp, and it performs pretty solid. This is without a doubt one of the prettiest things I've ever built. Anyhow, we'll be back in just a minute. Looks a lot like the picture that's on the inside of this thing.
Yeah. It was taken the same day.
Would you put that down for a second?
I will.
I'll put it over here someplace.
Okay.
Put it over here. Jeez, the thing's dirty.
It hadn't been used. It's been sitting in the closet the whole time.
Done.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Do me a favor. Yeah, huh. Look right in here. Right on the back side of it.
Oh, fuck. Now, does this plate hold current? Okay.
No, it acts as an RF shield so you don't have a bunch of leakage, but this was a pain. It took me a couple tries to get this right. And when I went and I did this, the mastic, or the resist material that I was using, lifted on the corners. And so the acid that dissolved, like this is a double-sided board.
So the acid as it dissolved this and lifted the adhesive, and I thought I got down in here, and I was like, God, I'm gonna have to do this again. But as this etched out, I found that this copper was pretty thin, but I sat here for probably an entire day and polished this by hand.
Wow.
Because I didn't want to lose any detail. Like if you can see, it's got every little bit of his emblem. We weren't able to get the wings to transfer over out of his star and his hat.
Yeah.
But we got his glasses, got all his teeth.
Yeah.
I mean, that just,
Oh yeah.
but to get this to come out all even colored.
That is the same photograph this came from.
I know.
That is the same photograph.
I know. Remember you sent this picture to me and we took it and we cropped it. I said, how
Yeah.
about we use just this much of it?
Yeah.
Because if we were to try to use like cut him out and it would have never come.
Yeah. Oh shit. Wow. I'm through. I'm through now.
No.
Okay. Enough's enough. Enough's enough.
Yeah.
This is amazing. Oh my God.
Click on that second switch so you can see the LED light strips.
This one?
Yeah, the second one. Now we did it all on a remote, so you can control this whole thing from a remote if you want to in the future.
Okay.
So
It's just the backlighting, you mean?
everything. The whole amp's controlled through a 4-pin jack in a bag.
Okay.
So if you want to, you can call me up in the future and I'll build you a remote so you can have this mounted someplace.
Yeah.
And then you can turn the amp on and off remotely, of course. And then you can turn your LED backlighting on and off remotely.
Okay, good. Good. Yeah, Martha definitely wants that. I can't afford to have that done right now. But yeah, definitely.
Just so we know, it's pin 1 for hot, pin 2 for on, and pin 3 for the LEDs.
Okay.
And it works in this direction. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I'll make sure to leave this in the video, that way you'll have a video record of it.
Yeah. Yeah, excellent.
It just uses a standard 4-pin Cobra mic jack.
That's bitching because I brought the I brought my old D104, my old Black Widow that I had used
Yeah.
when in fact that's what fell out of the truck.
Did it break?
I hope not. Haven't used it in 30 years.
Spent a little bit of time with this. Now, these are held on by double-side stick tape, but then we went and we did a 2-part epoxy resin behind them. These are on there. They're never going to come off. So
Okay, good.
when most people see these little tabs, especially when I see those little tabs, I go, oh man, they're just going to fall right off. No.
I'm not concerned about
The rest of this box is going to come apart before those pop off.
Well, I'm never going to open it.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Anybody opens it, it's going to be sitting right here when it's open. That's like, this is absolutely beautiful.
You're going to want to avoid touching this lens, by the way.
Which,
This here. It's just plexiglass, so it'll scratch. If you have a dirty finger and you put your finger on it, you're going to scratch it.
okay. Yeah.
So just so you know.
Yeah. All right. Would putting like a vinyl
You're just
or
going to obscure the view.
a clear vinyl
I'll just obscure it.
over top of it.
If it gets too scuffed up, I'll cut you a new one.
Okay, sweet. No problem.
Actually, I made 2 of them when I did it.
Yeah.
I've got another one over here. I've got the original that's over here. I made 2 of them. I put the original one, I got it in here and I started screwing out the holes. And I got a crack that showed up. Just a little tiny crack that took off into the lens. And I went, okay. But it's got every little function to it. It's got the, each one of these transformers has a number. And when I purchased these from the supply company, they tell me the date and the time that they were made. And these are all in sequential order. It's a match set of 16. And what I mean matched is I took a pile of like 80 of them like this,
Yeah.
laid them all on the bench, and I sat down and they're all within 1 beta gain of each other.
Beautiful.
Every single part in here has been measured. They're all within 1%. Everything's within 1%.
Beautiful.
So,
Yeah, and I watched as you assembled the
yeah, part one and
backwards, sideways twist-o box.
if you notice,
They're scratching it. How am I going to do this? And it's like, okay, well,
if you notice, the RF comes in, but the way it's set up inside the box. So this is your input and that's your output. And I did that because it has to stay standard. Every box, the Dave made X-Force, you know, Fat Boy, them guys, all the inputs are on the left, all the outputs are on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So to keep it so that no one ever could get confused, I had to keep left and right. Well, the output's on this side of the box and the input's on this side of the box. If you notice, the RF comes in and then it passes over itself down here.
Mm-hmm.
So it crisscrosses. So that's what makes it upside down in my mind.
Yeah.
And then we built the whole amp backwards. I did that for safety reasons. I didn't want to have anything on the positive circuit side.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's just say, let's not think about today. Let's talk like 5-10 years from now. This has been in the back of your truck bouncing back and forth, which I doubt it will be.
No.
Something here breaks loose
Mm-hmm.
and flips forward. I didn't want to have anything that it could short onto.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's going to be like hanging in a rubber sling and it's just, you know, floating like this.
Yeah, we had a bunch of fun trying to get it so it tune out nice and even. But when you talk through this box, it's like it's not even there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of guys would have a hard time with this because if the relay wasn't right back here by the coax connectors as the RF comes in and passes across the relay and goes back out, if the leads aren't really short, you'll have a high standing wave.
Mm-hmm.
So to be able to remote this off this far away, and dude, this box really runs good. It builds 4,500 watts of power.
Yeah, I saw that.
4,500 watts with only about 800 watts of drive.
Mm-hmm.
It runs really well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
to get all of it in one package like that, I'm real pleased with it. I'm glad you're happy too.
Oh, man. Just looking at it, and I haven't even gone like
But you
this
turn the
yet.
lights on.
Well, I can turn the lights on, yeah. You know.
Flip that other switch. That's how it turns on.
Yeah. Now, I haven't, now is this, yeah, that's powered up now.
It's off.
Oh, it is? Is that
Turn
just,
it on. Stare
that-
at it. Turn it
No.
on. Turn the first switch on. No, it's the second switch.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's just ambient light coming from the back. Okay. I'm so excited. Yes, I am. Martha was sad that she couldn't come, but that's the way stuff goes. Huh?
Hours and just with the end of a razor blade knife, just picked off the little pieces of vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we even got his hair in there, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is quite the work. Yes, indeed. There's not another one like it. Not another. Totally pleased. And you know, it's a lot smaller than I had anticipated.
Well, this is the point where I usually say the person's name, like, well, Jay, it's your time to turn and burn, or don't get your penis in a vice. But since you're sitting in the room with me, Jay,
That really needed you.
here's your amp, brother. Here's the prettiest bit of the whole thing. Oh yeah, I gotta turn a little power supply on down here, bud.
Okay, now the fun part actually starts. Hi guys, this is what everybody's been waiting for. This is Jay's 16 pill that I did as a memorial for his son who passed away. And we're going to jump into the test mode of things. Now, no crying on video, buddy. Stop. No sniffles. But it's finally done. Jay's here with me. He's here to pick it up today, and he's sitting in the background with me at the moment. We're going to run around a gambit, and I'm going to show you everybody what it is. This is a 1,000 watt slug in 5 times in PEP. It's a 5,000 watt slug in bird average, 5 watt slug in reverse, back from the bird 10,000 watt dummy load. Today we're going to use our 2950. Now with Jay's amp, I also built a matching, and it says 4 pill, but what'd you bring in here today for, Jay?
Upgrade, put it at make it a 2x4.
It's got 2 driving 4 transistors in it. It does about 850, 900 watts. So we're going to use the 2950 to hit the 2x4 to hit the 16. So let's get on with this, don't you think? First off, 2x4 is on the bench power supply. The 16 pill is on the Meanwell 600 amp supply that's underneath the workbench, which is soon to be 1,000 amp power supply because Meanwell is awesome. We are going to show you what we're going to put into this for drive. I can't remember. Jay, did we shoot a video of this? No, we didn't?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, whatever. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Yeah, the PEP kit on or off? It's on. There's a bird PEP kit in that one. Hello, audio. 1,000 watts. Hello, audio. About 300 bird. And let's see what's our input tune. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. And of course, that's with 20 watts worth of drive. There you go, Jay. Just did a video.
There you go.
There we go. So let's go ahead and kick the operation mode of the 16 pill on here. Check this out. Hello, got down. Hello, got down. Hello, got down. RF's getting in the mic, that's why I had to shift sideways. So you guys that don't know, that's 1,000. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. We're doing about 41, 4,200. I know for a fact when I test this on its own, it's putting out about 950, 850, somewhere about 800 watts or so. So we can actually stand to hit this a little bit harder, Jay, but there's no point. You said in the future you're planning on getting about a 30 watt radio. You're going to punch it into that, baby. Punch it into that. We are at 15 volts on this guy right now. 15 flat, actually. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Hello, audio. Now I want to show you guys something fun. 5,000 watt slug with a bird PEP kit. Hello. Strikingly similar. Hello, audio. Just saying. Well, Jay, buddy, we're done. 1 year in the process, right? 1 year in the works. Truly one of the prettiest things I've ever gotten to build.
Masterpiece. Thank you, Luke.
Thank you, Jay.